My girlfriend invited me to her house, but the problem is, it was a family dinner, and she told me that she wants to do it for the first time. I was really excited because I had never done it before, so I decided to go to the local pharmacy and get some protection. I told the pharmacist, my girlfriend invited me to her house and she told me that she wants to do it. So the pharmacist helped me for about an hour, explaining everything there is to know about protection. Then, at the register, the pharmacist asked me if I want the 3-pack, 6-pack, or family pack. I figured I'll be very busy since it's my first time, so I went with the family pack. The pharmacist agreed with me, so I paid for my items, thanked him for his help, and left. A few days later, I showed up at her house and she took me to the dinner table. We patiently waited for her parents to arrive, and once they did, I was shocked to my core. I quickly said, "Excuse me, I have to pray," and laid my head down. About 30 minutes later, my girlfriend leaned over and whispered to me, "Wow, I had no idea you were so religious." I looked at her and said, "And I had no idea your dad works at the damn pharmacy." I went to the university library, but the problem is, I saw a really attractive girl. She was really attractive, and it was hard to focus on my tasks. A few minutes later, I decided to approach her, and I said, "Excuse me, I saw you from across the room and couldn't help but notice how charming you are. Do you mind if I sit next to you?" The girl stood up, looked at me, and shouted, "For the 20th time, no! I do not want to spend the night with you, and no, I won't go to the bathroom with you, not even for a second!" The entire library looked at me, and I was really embarrassed. Moments later, I went back to my place and tried to forget this ever happened. And a few minutes later, I packed all my things and left the library. The next day, I went to the university library again, and I saw the same attractive girl there. I ignored her and focused on my tasks, but a few minutes later, she approached me and said, "I'm sorry, I study psychology and I know what a man is thinking. I guess you felt embarrassed, right?" I stood up, looked at her, took a deep breath, and shouted, $1,000 for a single night? Are you crazy? That's way too much! Elon Musk just arrived home, but the problem is he hears a knock on his door. He answers, and a charity collector asks him, "Good evening, sir. I'm from the local charity, and our records show that you haven't contributed anything to us despite your wealth." Elon Musk nods, and the collector says, "Would you like to make a donation, sir?" Elon Musk thought for a while and replied, "Tell me, do your records show that I have an elderly mother who's struggling to pay medical bills?" The collector, looking concerned, says, "No, sir, we didn't know that." Angry, Elon Musk continues, "Of course not. And do your records show that my brother just lost his job and is drowning in debt?" Even more concerned, the collector replies, "No, sir, we didn't know that either." Elon Musk, which is furious now, says, "Of course you don't. Do your records also show that my sister is a single mother with 3 kids who can barely afford to buy food?" The collector replies, "No, sir, we didn't know about that either. I'm so sorry to hear that." Elon Musk, which is furious now, replies, "Well, if I'm not giving them any money, then what the makes you think I'm going to give you money?" I just got home, but the problem is I heard loud shouts from the bedroom, so I went there and saw my wife in bed with another man. I was stunned, and after seeing this, I stormed out of the house. I decided to walk around for a bit to calm down, and after about 30 minutes of walking, I entered a local bar. As I sat down, I noticed a hitman sitting next to me. I asked him, "Wait, aren't you the guy who charges $10,000 per bullet?" He replied, "Yes, I am. Can I help you, sir?" I thought for a minute and said, "Look, I just found out that my wife was cheating on me with my best friend, and I want you to shoot my wife in the head and her lover in the d." The hitman accepted the offer, and we both went to the hotel where my wife and her lover were staying. We climbed to the roof, and the hitman aimed at the window of my wife's hotel room. About 30 minutes later, I said, "What's taking so long? Go ahead and take the shot." The hitman replied, "Not now, I have a better idea." Furious, I said, "Not now? They're both laying in bed. Come on, man, take the shot already." The hitman replied, "Just be patient. If they keep doing what they're doing, I might be able to save you $10,000. A lady approaches her priest and tells him, "Father, I have a problem. I have 2 female talking parrots, but they only know how to say one thing." The priest says, "Well, what do they say?" The lady replies, "They only know how to say, 'Hi, we're prostitutes. Want to have some fun?'" Shocked, the priest says, "That's terrible, but I might have a solution to your problem. Bring your 2 female parrots over to my house, and I will put them with my 2 male talking parrots, whom I taught to pray and read the Bible. My parrots will teach your parrots to stop saying that terrible phrase, and your female parrots will learn to praise and worship." The woman seems relieved and says, "Wow, thank you so much. I will bring them to your home tomorrow." The next day, the woman brings her female parrots to the priest's house. His 2 male parrots are praying in their cage. The lady puts her 2 female parrots in with the male parrots, and the female parrots say, "Hi, we're prostitutes. Want to have some fun?" One male parrot looks over at the other male parrot, smiles, and says, "Oh my God, our prayers have been answered."